Hey everybody, Derek here from Bomb Socks with another day of Bomb Bites where we feast upon the words of Christ and we do it one bite at a time. So this week we've had an opportunity to do the Articles of Faith. We've had an opportunity to talk about Official Declaration 1 and 2. I introduced you to the Martins family yesterday that I think hung so well in their faithfulness with regards to how to deal with that tough time period of not receiving the priesthood and endowments and things like that, and how they stayed faithful. So with that in mind, I want to use all we've talked about and conclude with a little episode this week to help us understand, because God often will do things that we do not understand, whether it is asking people to do polygamy at a certain time and then saying, okay, now you don't do it. Why the priesthood doesn't go to a certain group of individuals for a certain time period, and then why that restriction is then lifted right there. There are times where it seems like we're like, why is God doing what he is doing? And it can really mess with people's faith if we don't understand some basic principles with regards to this. So let me show you three. There's tons of them out there. So these are some good foundational verses to look at that have really helped me through this process. Go to 1 Nephi 11:17, go to 2 Nephi 26:24, and go to Isaiah 55:8-9. So if you'll just take a minute, pause this, go look at these verses. So I want you to see how they can help with our understanding of why the Lord would ask saints in the beginning to even do plural marriage, why he would stop it, and why he would not allow certain individuals to hold the priesthood, and then he would allow them to. So just read these and see what you can come up with. So as you look at those verses, again, they have nothing to do specifically with what we're studying this week, but I think they have everything to do with them. The first Nephi 11:17, where Nephi is just like, the Spirit says, do you understand the condescension of God? And Nephi's like, yeah, I don't know, but I do know that he loves his children. That 2 Nephi 26:24, where it says, he doeth not anything, save it be for the benefit of the world. He loves the world. And then you got Isaiah 55:8-9, where he talks about how my thoughts are not your thoughts, nor are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. So if you combine those together, you have to trust that God knows what he is doing in this process. Trust God, have faith in him, because he'll ask us to do things that sometimes go against what we naturally think we should do. Kind of like this kid right here. Now, I know none of you have been in this situation before, maybe when you were younger. Here you are, you get a new trike, or a new bicycle, whatever it is, and you're just like, I want to ride this thing. So here is you and your father. Okay, you're having this conversation, and you're just like, so Dad, I think I'm ready to take off my training wheels and go on bike rides with you now. And the dad responds, the loving father says, son, I would absolutely love that, but you're not ready for that yet. Be patient, keep working hard, keep practicing, and the time will come soon. Because sometimes when you take the training wheels off too soon, look what happens, right? And so I think as we trust God and want to really understand his will, then answers will come to us through this process. Now, with regards to both of these official declarations, they came in answer to prayer from prophets who had questions. Just taking this a little bit of a step further, in your lifetime, what are some things that you think you are going to absolutely need revelation on? Maybe it's marriage, maybe it's college, whatever it is. So now let me show you, with regards to official declaration number 2, the president of the church at the time was President Spencer W. Kimball. And I've always loved this picture of President Kimball just taking walks, trying to read the scriptures and things. One of the things to understand about President Kimball, in 1976, President Kimball told F. Burton Howard, he said that he had been praying for about 15 years for this answer to be able to have all worthy males receive the priesthood. 15 years without an answer, but I am going to keep praying about it. President Kimball began an exhaustive personal study of the scriptures and the teachings of the prophets. He counseled with other general authorities, spending many hours in the temple supplicating the Lord for divine guidance. So there's definitely a message there for you and I as we're trying to seek spiritual knowledge. Many of you who are in seminary right now are familiar with what is called the pattern for doctrinal mastery. And what it is it's acquiring spiritual knowledge. You've got, first of all, acting in faith. Second one, you've got to keep an eternal perspective. And the third, you look to divinely appointed sources. So one of the reasons I love this pattern so much is it's not just for seminary students. It is something that I think every member of the church, regardless of age, can adopt when things come up that you don't fully understand. Again, you act in faith, you have that eternal perspective, and you look to those divinely appointed sources. Just like these men, whether it's Spencer W. Kimball or Wilford Woodruff or the Martins family that I talked about yesterday, they did those things. I have done those things. For me, that pattern has worked fantastic. When there are things that I don't fully understand, why God is doing what he is doing, those three things help out so much. So you keep in mind that God knows what he is doing. He loves his children, and his ways are different than my ways, and they always are better than my ways. And so if you can kind of keep that in mind as you go through that, I really think you'll see some great blessings, and you will also receive your own official declarations just for you as you do that. So anyway, I hope that helps you guys out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing to our channel. If you haven't already, go out to YouTube and find B.O.M Socks. Make sure you click that subscribe button and go check out our amazing gospel-themed socks at BOMsocks.com. We appreciate all that you guys do. Thanks for watching, and you guys have a great day. Godspeed, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.